Cyclone Yasa has weakened slightly, but it is still an extremely dangerous threat to Fiji and the surrounding islands. 15.2 degrees south and 175.6 degrees east is the storm's current location as of 9 AM Fiji time, December 17th, 2020. Wind speeds of 155 miles an hour or 250 kilometers per hour, a central pressure of 919 millibars, and the storm is moving 7 miles per hour or 11 kilometers per hour to the east-southeast, or a compass bearing of 110 degrees, and it is a stage 9 on the CDPS scale. Breaking down that stage 9, we have a wind speed of major to extreme, a storm size of significant, rainfall potential of major, and the overall threat to land is major. Now once again, I do want to stress that a stage 9 means extreme damage is possible, and that this situation should not be taken lightly. The wind fields, we have 140 nautical miles to the northeast, 120 nautical miles both to the southeast and southwest, and 125 nautical miles to the northwest. The storm is currently 172 miles or 277 kilometers away from Somo, 210 miles or 338 kilometers away from Lautoka, 272 miles or 438 kilometers away from Savu-Savu, 277 or 446 kilometers away from Suva, the capital of Fiji, and 292 miles or 470 kilometers away from Nathamaki. Now once again, the storm is at 155 miles an hour, 919 millibars at 15.2 degrees south and 175.6 degrees east. Here's the current from the RSMC Fiji. The orange areas are gale force warnings and the lighter orange areas are gale force watches. Now all of these areas are very likely to experience tropical storm force conditions if they aren't doing so already. Right, so here's our estimate, which is in line with the JTWC's estimate of 155 miles per hour, or once again 250 kilometers per hour. And speaking of the JTWC, here's the cone from them. Now the storm is still very strong and it is forecast to still be 145 miles per hour during landfall. Now this is a very dangerous system and preparations should be completed as soon as possible. Right, so you can see that there are pink spots in isolated areas on this rainfall graphic, including over Fiji, which is over 32 inches of rain, which is a very high amount of rainfall just for one area. Now overall 700 millimeters of rain cannot be ruled out, but some isolated areas could see up to 1,000 millimeters or 1 meter of rainfall. Right, so this storm is eventually going to encounter cooler waters as it moves past Fiji, and this storm should see a weakening trend from here on out. But like I have mentioned before, this storm is still a very dangerous system for Fiji and the surrounding areas. Right, so the models are suggesting that the storm's intensity should weaken from here on out, which is what I've just reiterated. The shear is also expected to continually rise throughout the rest of the storm's life. Sea surface temperatures are expected to gradually cool down, and relative humidity is also expected to fall in a few days' time. Once again, this is a very powerful system for Fiji and the surrounding areas, with winds of 155 miles per hour or 250 kilometers per hour. Now preparations should be completed by now, as conditions for the area have likely already started to deteriorate.